Morning, happy Thursday. Oh, hang on, the mother's already messaging me. Turn that down. Hey guys, I know I don't show your comment now because that was yesterday, but what's up? Oh, trying to freaking still wake up. Couldn't do coffee, it just was like blah. Excuse you, get off the damn cat. What's up, cool gamer? How you doing? Excuse you. Excuse you. Oh. Not sure if my buddy Wayne's gonna grace me with his presence this morning. I guess it depends on if he's up. Get off the cat! You're not gonna be happy until she wraps her front paws around your face. Dingy frickin' dogs. Two of the girls I work with at Stewart's is gonna get a notification that I went live this morning. So that's kind of funny. Boss wanted me to come in. I was gonna be like, sorry, working my third job today. He'd have probably been like, third job? What's your third job? Yeah, he don't know my YouTube channel, as far as I know anyways. What's up, Tony? Leave her alone. This dog is going to be the death of me. Hopefully I can get him shaved someday. Because we got them freaking weeds with them like little pitchfork things on them. And with him having that, good morning, baby, that Bashan hair, it's like literally everything sticks in his fur. I wish he had the Yorkie hair, to be honest, because that would make it so much easier to groom him. Babe, come get your dog before I choke his face off. And take the little one with you while you're at it. And take them both with you. Because, oh, Bear's fit to be tied this morning. Attacking frickin' Zara right now. And she's trying to wrap her front legs around his frickin' neck. He's whining like a little bitch, is what he's doing. And then you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna jump up in my bed, knows the covers, and then whine because he can't get under the blankets. Rem. Remy. Rem. Nobody is at the door, dude. And Barry, he's just running around like freaking jackass as usual. Rem. He's not at the door. Don't you side-eye me, little boy. Now he's staring at the freaking door. Hello? Your father's not at the door, Rem. Come here. He's not at the damn door. May I help you with something? Yes, because he's sitting there literally staring at the damn door. Get off the bed. Kitty cat. Yeah, and he won't even come over here because he's too obsessed with the damn door right now. Go away. Sitting over there pouting. Rem. Remy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come in. Come on, fat boy. Come in. Get up here. Come in. Come in. Get up here. Sit down. Fat boy. Good boy. Am I keeping you up, Rem? Am I keeping you up? Yes, big boy. Rem, you got a bony butt. Look out of your brother's butt. Yes, he definitely is, babe. Ever since I brought him home in, I want to say February of 2019. He's almost a year old. But oh my gosh, he used to just get up on your lap and sit like a little kid, but facing away from you. But he was a good boy. He's still freaking pissed at the damn lady because supposedly she had his mother, And the reason why she wanted to get rid of him is because her daughter wasn't taking care of him. And oh my gosh, I don't even know how many hours she was away. I had to look. Because I seen him on Facebook. Yeah, about 2 hours away he was. But I'm not sure when George is supposed to bring over my other coop for Rocky and his hens. But when he's ready to, I'll have to take. Well, Tony, if there's some place to go fishing close besides the river and the pond, that would be different. That's why I said I'm gonna have to enjoy fishing through you. Good morning, Squirrel. How you doing? And of course, everybody at work going around sick. But our boxes that we use to close the chutes out with have been like super freaking dusty. Kills my allergies. Anyways, I'm not sure when he's gonna bring that over. But I'm gonna have to lock the chickens in the crate and carry that out. And then move my pallets. Take the snow fence off. And they're not used to being in a coop. They're used to sleeping outside. I'm gonna have to lock them in for a day or two so they have enough sense to go in at nighttime like the other ones do. And hopefully I can have Mom dispatch the chickens on Sunday before she goes to Graham. So then all I gotta do is take them out and skin them out. I mean, I told her I'd build a fire out in the fireplace. And I hope you have a good day, Squirrel. And pluck them, but she just told me to skin them out, so whatever. Well, hopefully you have some cars today, Squirrel. Yeah, Tony. Not gonna drive my car around the frickin' yard chasing a damn chicken. Now, if they walked out in the road, that would be a completely different story. I mean, I had the my one rooster, he was like, I think the prettiest of all the ones I hatched out. Because he was solid white. And he had a seizure. And I had to do that myself. Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, if I didn't raise them from like when they were babies, chicks, then I probably wouldn't care so much. But I'm the one that takes care of them. Good morning, Myra. How you doing? Trying to freaking pin this stupid ass thing. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna try to squeeze some morning shows in, Myra, because with me working 2 jobs, it's hard to do my night lives. So I'm gonna try to squeeze some in. Why are you pouting? I know you didn't get to talk to your daddy this morning, huh? Well, good morning, Grandpapa. That's cool, Myra. I didn't know you were gonna be awake.
Grandmama, welcome to the YouTube world.
I know, right? I feel like I'm an outcast or something.
No one comes over, huh? What's the matter with everybody? Hey, Anthony. Did you run over any more roosters these days?
Not yet. Luckily, they stayed on the side of the road. Because the next one I had, I bring in the home. Gonna have me a chicken dinner. Stop your crying.
What's the matter with him? Who's that's crying? Who's that?
Remy.
Hey, Remy. Hey, Remy. What's the matter, dude? You're confused, Remy. What's the matter with you? You're sitting here like, what's going on with yourself? You all right?
He's
You're not all
pouting.
right. I know I see that. What are you pouting for? Oh. The other dog has to come over with you too, the jealous weasel. Was the dog missing his friend?
I'll chase you around the yard with my car. Happy boy, Rem. So what's up, Wayne?
Nothing. Not much. Doing what I usually do.
Nothing.
Yeah, right now it is, yeah. Going around supporting channels and usually. Not this early in the morning, though, unfortunately. But oh, is that right? Oh, really? I didn't know you talked to animals on the phone. How's animals answer you?
I put my earbud in Remy's ear, and he goes like absolutely freaking retarded.
Oh, okay.
And then he'll go sit at the freaking door and whine. And then take him outside, and he's looking all over for him. You talk to him later. When Bear hears his voice, he freaking puts his head right up against my face and's pushing on it. I was gonna end up in jail last night, Wayne.
Uh-oh, now what'd you do? Uh-oh, what happened now? Now what'd you do?
Well, I did. It's what I wanted to do. Josh, my boss, had me closing with like the two worst people to close with in my freaking department.
Really?
Now I did over I did 1,000 cases last night, which is roughly about 125 cases an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And these two women averaged like 43 cases an hour in 8.5 hours. Now each closing pod downstairs has 176 shoots.
Yeah.
And so I'm like they can only handle like 20 shoots. And the one moves as slow as a freaking dead slug.
Jeez.
She comprehends no English. She speaks no English.
Why do they hire people like that? Are they cheap people to hire, or they don't pay them much or something?
Well, I
Oh,
was talking to the woman that, I mean, they make the same amount of pay that I do. And Walmart has this thing, Disability Discrimination Act, and you even got to freaking watch videos on the stuff.
mm.
And I mean, I understand that, and I don't have a problem with them, hiring whoever.
Yeah.
But when it comes to safety, that's where I have the issue.
Yeah.
Because they can't. Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, I gotta do a morning live. I'm gonna start trying to at least do 1 or 2 a week. Being I typically work my second job Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which typically nights. But anyways, I was talking to the woman that hired them. Now, when you get hired, you have to have 40 hours upstairs, which is called inducting, and you're basically scanning the boxes, scanning the freight, and it tells you like how many things are in that box or case.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So then you put them up on the sorter, which it looks like a roller coaster, and it goes around. Have a nice day, Myra. And then whatever chute it drops in for whatever store, it falls down, and the chute's downstairs.
Mm.
So and then you have to be cleared that you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically like kind of like I don't even know. And then you have to have 40 hours of training downstairs, closing the chutes.
Mm.
I don't know how she could even pass them.
Mm.
And the job is freaking so simple that freaking, a fucking squirrel could do it. And it's just frustrating because now, like us, like me, if I don't make production, which is 80 case bare,
Yeah.
80 cases an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And guys that trust me, I'm ready for a pint myself. Especially after last night. So if we don't make production, you get what's called an occurrence. And after so many occurrences, you get a step, is what it's called. Well, after like 5 steps, that's termination.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, how do you hold? I mean, granted, I know they're disabled. Like I said, I don't have a problem with that.
They can't
But
speak no English. How are you gonna work with them? How do they get away with it?
well, the worst part is now Josh goes over like safety stuff at startup. Now we have 5 interpreters that work our shift, and none of them speak to them so they know what Josh is talking about. They don't interpret shit.
Then why are they there? Why are they hiring them? Since we all watch stupid. They're a dumb store to work for. Yeah, they're a dumb store to work
Hey,
for.
I can go to college for $1 a day.
Well,
I
you put
feel
them
like
through
I have
English.
to be an interpreter just so I can start screaming at people.
You know what they put them through school and learn, teach them some English.
Well, that's what I mean. They don't realize like how much a safety risk it is.
Hmm. If you're putting a
Okay,
person that speaks English in danger, you shouldn't be hiring them people. You have to know they go
I'll
up.
give you an example. Downstairs, there's a cord that runs the whole bottom,
Mm-hmm.
which is hooked to a box. When you pull that cord, it sounds an alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Company policy is whoever pulls that cord shuts the alarm off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you don't explain to these people in their own language, how the hell are they going to know? So I had a huge jam of boxes in on the shipping line. Well, the only way to get in there is you got to walk around either end. So I'm in there clearing these boxes, and doesn't this woman, don't speak any English, don't comprehend any English, shuts the alarm off and turns the shipping line back on while my hands are in there.
Oh, wow.
I flipped the hell out. She did that twice to me. Now, upstairs, we get sorter stops. And when the freight triggers these little fingers, it'll trigger a light. So you have to take these big fiberglass poles and reach out and pick the freight up and set it back on the paddle so it's not hanging off of it. So here's me with this, I don't know, they're probably like 20 foot long, fiberglass poles, like a pole vault pole. I got the thing out in the sorter picking this, I want to say it was like a big nightgown, and it was like hanging like way under the paddle. She pushes the button. So when that button is cleared, Josh starts the sorter. I came flying down the frickin' stairs and went right over to Josh, and I started frickin' screaming at him. I said, did I tell you that it was clear? Because you have all 4 corners, whoever's in the 1 or 10 spot in both pods, have to get on the CB and tell him that it's clear. Well, I never cleared it, but he started this order. She did that to me twice. I said, you know what's going to happen? I said, with that pole stretched out in the sorter, like I said, it's a roller coaster. It rides around on rollers. And it's huge. I said, I'm going to end up dead. I said, because let me tell you, that fiberglass pole gets stuck in that track of the sorter. I said, and you start it before you hear clear. I said, it's going to snap. And I said, that thing will take your frickin' head right off.
What a crazy place to work. A bunch of idiots. What a bunch of idiots.
So for like a whole month, I bitched and bitched and bitched. Well, now he won't start the sorter until he gets clear from all 4 corners. I said, because somebody's going to end up getting seriously frickin' hurt, and it's going to be a frickin' death, not an injury.
I don't understand. I know it's equal opportunity employee. If you're going to hire foreign people that can't speak English, put them through English school. Teach them the language. If you're going to hire stupid people.
I don't care if they don't speak English. That doesn't bother me. But they should have to comprehend English because it's a safety issue. I'm trying to explain to both of these two last night because of those two, Josh kept tripping the blue lights, which the blue lights basically close out that chute. So our big boxes are 16s. So when he trips the blue lights, if those 16s aren't full, then you have to downsize it into a 14, a 10, a 7, or a 4, which the 4s are like this big. So that makes twice as much freaking work, but I could not keep up. And then he tripped the blue lights on me 3 freaking times right in a row. So I go over, I'm like, Josh, I said, if you seriously trip these blue lights about one more time, I said, I am going home. I said, and then you can figure out how those two are working that freaking side. Yeah, I know, guys, it's ridiculous. See, myself, like with the shipping line stop, I think there should be a scanner on there that you have to scan it, and then you have to rescan it to turn it back on. I mean, don't misunderstand me. I love my job, and a lot of the people are really good to work with, but there's just some that, I don't know, it's scary. And then she's like trying to freaking talk to me. I'm like thinking to myself, I have no idea what in the actual fuck you're saying right now. So she's trying to show me.
Oh shit.
And I still had no idea what the fuck she was talking. She's pointing at the freaking light. I'm like, okay. That's not the reason the red light was flashing. It's because there's freight stuck in the other end.
To me, maybe they should get the interpreters a kick in the rear end, tell them get over there. If he can't do his job, get a stricter boss there and tell him get your butt over there and interpret it for these people instead of standing around doing nothing.
Well, I'm ready to frickin' bring it to asset protection.
I would.
Because it's a frickin' issue.
Yeah. If someone gets killed or badly hurt or something.
I actually might go talk to Harold this morning. Well, tonight when I go to work, if he's there tonight. And be like, look, we got to do something. We have to have more communication than what we have because it's not a good situation.
Seriously, it's a bad working environment. I'll tell you that one. I wouldn't put up with them. I'd probably walk out something because.
Well, trust me, if I didn't need the money, Wayne.
Yeah, I know that. Why are you hiring people that can't speak English? That don't make any sense. And they have interpreters that don't want to work. What good is that?
Well, I mean, there's like you can go and like make a suggestion, like how to make the area better. What we could do to like utilize a system that works better to be more efficient.
Hire more people who can speak English. That's what will make it more sufficient, more safe. That's what they should do.
Because that's the thing that makes me nervous is the whole safety thing. And the only reason why I'm so high on safety is from being a truck driver. That's one thing that's beat in your freaking head from the day you get your CDL.
Mm-hmm.
Well, bring on the echo, Tony.
That's not my problem. That's Google's problem.
Well, obviously. Because every
Google
time
got a
it's
lot
so
of problems.
fucking retarded.
Good morning. Right, Wayne?
Still
Google's got a lot
drinking
of problems
whiskey
coming
black.
to them, right?
Yep, certainly do. Especially what happened to my friend's channel yesterday for no reason.
Yeah, I
Bunch
was
of
listening
idiots.
to that.
Jerks.
Whose channel?
Stephen Bat took his second channel out on him for no reason.
Are you freaking serious? They did it again?
Yep, Google did it
Again? So it's happened twice, huh?
more than once.
Yeah, he was monetized and everything.
What's he doing wrong? What's he doing to piss them off?
It's another guy doing that. That's
Somebody
causing him.
kept reporting him.
My brother David knows who
Oh,
he is. He's a big trouble.
has he got some competition? Got some competition or something?
No, it's jealousy. That's what the whole
You
problem
know
is.
you could.
Jealousy.
Oh, a hater. Oh, even better. What time you going to work, Tash?
I'll leave here probably 1:30, but I don't work until 4.
You dress for your winter time, huh?
I go to the second job and get food.
The stocking hat,
You
the
got
hoodie. You like you dress for the
cold
outside. What are you
It's cold
outside?
out here. Yeah, I'm outside.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna start working on these project steps I got going on here.
hmm.
I got lots of projects myself and no time to freaking do the damn shit.
You got chickens to run over, woman.
Right? Freaking put you in a chicken suit and chase you across the freaking yard.
Ah,
Pretty much, guys.
it's
I
a
don't
warm
know.
morning. It's a warm morning out here. It's like I think we're up to 50 now. Let's go look at the thermometer.
It's freaking 33 degrees here.
What's that say? I don't know. I can't even see it. Oh, we're at 50. Yeah, we're at 50.
Must be nice.
No, it's cold out there. I can tell the way he's the way he's dressed. It don't look 50 to me
Well,
out
hell,
there.
I was just out here 20, 30 minutes ago. It was like 40. It raised 10 degrees in half an hour.
Shut up, stomach. May I help you with
See,
something?
Wayne, I'm putting in some steps here, Wayne.
Oh, okay.
It's for I'm at my parents' place and trying to make it easier for them to get up to their shed and stuff. I got to redo the shed too a little bit in the front there. But
Oh, okay.
That's what I think right there.
it's pretty nice out here though this morning. Usually there's a lot of fog and stuff. That's the field over here to the neighbors way out
Dude,
there.
your daddy is not a fucking glass maker.
It is. Then
Yeah, it looks nice out there.
Kentucky.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is the coop that George built right there.
Sweet.
Oh, okay.
My aunt that just passed away, her husband that passed away last year, he was a stonemason, and they had like this giant chicken coop. It was like ginormous, right? So he made it all out of stone and he put a slate roof on it, dude. It was the baddest ass chicken coop I swear to God I've ever seen, dude. It was fucking amazing.
Hmm.
fucking black
They had
coffee.
heaters in there. This is my tweaker neighbor over here, dude. He lives like around. Can you see this truck rolling by?
Yep.
Oh my god, this dude's like, that's the fucking asshole that has like 100,000 chickens. I hate him.
Your favorite.
Yeah, he's my favorite. Dude, he was right. I was mowing over here next to the road, and I can't, you can't hear nothing when you're on the mower, and so I go turn around. He about hit me in his motorcycle.
If he hit you with the motorcycle,
and he almost crashed trying to avoid me. I was like, yeah, motherfucker.
yeah, run over his chickens. That's all.
I need Tash out here, man. We need to get on the chicken control, Tash.
Right?
Take a few out. She's not even in the screen.
If I could have Bear come there, he likes to herd chickens.
Hurt, seek, and destroy. Wayne, have you done any new hats, Wayne?
I haven't got to it yet.
No.
Not yet. I'm still working on certain things. I gotta look into things.
All right.
I'll get my first payment this month, Wayne.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your first payment from what? YouTube? You cracked the $100 mark?
$159.99.
So I think if you don't get over 100, right, they roll it over for the next month.
Well, I've been monetized since what? February?
Sweet.
And of course, they take off, taxes and all that stuff, but should get it deposited between the 21st and 26th.
Now, do they take out taxes for New York or from California where they're at?
I don't know.
I guess you're about to find out when you see the stub, right?
Yeah.
When I lived in California, we were getting taxed almost, I think it was 36% on our checks.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they take out a lot. But that's the state. That's not even the federal.
New York.
The federal, the federal ain't so bad. It's the state, The state rapes the fuck out of you.
Well, here with taxes, it's a total of 15%. So typically, you pay the 7.5%, and then the employer pays the other 7.5%. But when I ran my businesses, I'm paying in like 30% per person on both companies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I should have just never closed my company.
You should have just never closed your company.
That's what I'm saying. Smart ass. I hated doing the taxes though.
I gotta get some more coffee. I'll be right back.
And you drink your coffee black too, Wayne?
No, I don't.
I've tried. I tried to drink it black with sugar. Then I tried to drink it with just a splash of creamer. I can't do it. To me, it tastes so freaking bitter. I can't stand it.
I don't drink sugar in my coffee. I hate it.
Wayne, I gotta have my coffee light and sweet because I'm mean. If I didn't do meaner than I am. What are you doing?
Oh boy.
What?
Juju would be in the pain in your a-hole too.
Why?
Somebody go on down live, they eliminated my damn ads every time I turn around. And I getting
Well, that's all right, babe. I'll use all the sugar. I gotta keep myself sweet, so I can tone down my meanness. Bear, I'm gonna ship you to military school. You keep it up. No, so I work tomorrow 10 to 2 at Stewart's. None the usual Walmart, 4 p.m. to 2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And then Saturday I was supposed to work 3 to 8, but he texted me last night asking me if I could work 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. I'm like, yeah, I can do that.
who you have to
And
put
then
up when you work.
Monday, huh?
Who you have to put up when you work that hours. More stupid people that don't know how to speak English. You idiot.
I have only had one issue since I worked at the gas station. I had this couple come in, and this dude was a capital fucking dickhead. They're like throwing all this stuff at me, like they wanted 50 fucking lotto tickets. So I'm trying to cash lotto tickets in and plus give her the cash back. And it was supposed to be 37 and I gave her 27. So then the guy accuses me of stealing money. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to steal from you. I miscounted. And then he just starts going off. And of course, I snapped at him, which I could have got fired for. I'm like, and then I stopped myself because I was fixing to seriously go off on this freaking short dude. I'm like, dude, you're freaking shorter than me. Well, thank you, baby. And I just wanted to jump right over the freaking counter and just take his face and smash it right off of it. That's the only issue I've ever had, is just that guy. I'm thinking to myself, how about we go for a walk and we'll go over to the school property because the school is right next to the store. And be like, then you cop an attitude with me and see what the fuck happens to you. You'll be picking yourself up off the ground. Exactly. Ram, you're driving me nuts, dude. He's not at the door. But yeah, he's the only one. Now, there's one guy that comes in there, and he's slow, disabled, whatever you want to call it. And this dude comes up to the frickin' counter, and I seriously wanted to barf. He got one of our big containers of mac and cheese. He didn't even have $1 towards the thing. So I walked around the counter and I paid for it because he had already touched it. And, well, anyways, freaking drool just starts pouring out his freaking mouth. All over the counter, all over the floor, and almost on me. I was about ready ready to start dry heaving. Dude, do you not know how to swallow?
Oh my God.
Better teach him how to swallow.
Hey, it isn't my job to teach him how to fucking swallow. Obviously, his mother should have. Good morning, Dan. How you doing? Well, holy shit, Tiger.
Kitty.
Oh, that cat has got to go. I cannot do it anymore. But yeah, and I mean, he's in there like literally every freaking day. And you got to watch where he sits because you got to go over and freaking clean the damn tables because we have like 4 or 5 tables you can sit at in there. Because it's all freaking drool everywhere. And I mean, it's absolutely freaking disgusting.
That sounds so funny. Fucking drool all over the place. It's terrible.
I'm telling you, it's like a water faucet. He walks around, and the shit is just pouring down. He needs a fucking bib.
Well, that's you could tell. You could that's like COVID protocol, like spreading the virus,
Right?
man.
Sorry, but the best part of him ended up as a wet spot on the fucking mattress.
Well, he obviously made it past that.
Yeah, but I think half of them got left behind.
Yeah, I'm not very motivated today.
What, Tony?
I said I'm not very motivated today.
I'm not
Today's
motivated
might
any
be
freaking day. I got to do my chores.
supposed to rain here tomorrow, so fishing might be in the out. I think fishing might be in the forecast here in a little bit.
Wow.
Yes, baby, she definitely should have swallowed, and obviously her mother didn't teach her right either. He's back over sitting at the frickin' door. But I mean, most everybody that comes in there is, really nice. We get like 6, 8 older gentlemen that come in there and they'll sit, and I swear they drink like freaking 5 pots of coffee.
Tasha, you're a woman of the woods. Do you know your wild mushrooms pretty good or what?
Well, I know the ones that grow in horse shit are edible.
Okay, so
That's
you
about
don't
all I know
know.
about mushrooms.
So I think I got the chicken of the forest. It's like a mushroom that they call it chicken of the woods, I think, but I'm not sure. It's freaking huge. It's like I got this. It's growing over here by this stump thing, and it's. I don't know if it's the edible kind or not, but I don't eat mushrooms really anyway, so it don't matter in that sense. Let me see if I can get it.
So Dan B said his grandmother is not doing good. You read that?
Yeah, I said I was sorry to hear that. Definitely keep you in my prayers, Dan, and your family.
This thing's hella huge. Hold on.
You're very welcome, Dan.
It's a big ass mushroom. You need a shovel to get it.
That's probably wild mushrooms poison. What are you digging that up for?
Not all wild mushrooms are poisonous, Wayne.
Oh, I know.
I would be too, Dan. Definitely.
Yeah, no.
Well, see, the problem with mushrooms is there's a lot of them that you can eat, like chicken in the woods. You can eat
He's taking it out with a shovel.
the oyster ones. You can eat
Here he comes.
puffballs too.
Here he comes with it, Tasha. Look. He got it out. Here he is. Well, look at that.
Look at this thing. It's freaking ginormous.
I mean, that's what it looks like, but the problem is there's so many lookalikes, and you get one that's, not the right one, and you'll be freaking dead.
This is one mushroom. Yeah, I ain't trying to eat it though. Ah.
Well, yeah, I know. You don't care for mushrooms or fish. Yeah, that's a little rough, Dan. So you're gonna go fishing and instead of working on the step?
No, I do these steps, but I don't want to. It's a good thing there's no time frame on it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Work at your own pace.
I had to go buy some new stuff. You see it over there, laying next to it. So it doesn't really match it don't really match the old stuff, of course, So, but I got these other pavers that are old around the side of the back of the place. So I'm gonna use those and just put the new ones where the old ones were, because it'll just match up better. Because I was trying to go for that older.
That's chicken of the woods right there, Tony.
All right, hold on a second.
It's kind of like an orangey color.
Well, I'm colorblind, so I can't tell anyway. How's this look? They look the same? Not really?
It's similar, but like Jonathan said, that one's poisonous.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing's like 4 pounds.
The whole thing. Oh yeah. Well, just like you can eat the puffball ones too, but I don't remember like what time of the year you can actually eat them. But
I don't know
typically,
either.
like you can find the puffballs like before they go into that stage, like this freaking big, and you can slice them up and fry them like you would, a store-bought mushroom.
I don't mind mushrooms on pizza, but that's about it.
And Jonathan said that one's brown.
Oh,
but
okay.
I know your color. You can't see.
My color spectrum is very like I only have a few parts of the color spectrum as opposed to what most people see.
Yeah, my friend James I work with is colorblind. So they got him these special glasses, and then upstairs the screen goes from red, green, and yellow. But he has a hard time seeing the green. So they got him a special screen that he can put over top of it so he can see the colors. I know, babe. But you got to take care of them right away because they go bad quick unless you slice them up and cook them or whatever. Leave the cat alone. Now, Ronnie knows mushroom, my son, because he used to be in FMLA, which is like Farmers of America or whatever. So they used to have to, know like certain stuff. But he brought me home some oyster mushrooms, and I completely freaking forgot about them. And I'm like, what the hell is in this paper bag? And I open it up. I'm like, oh yeah, the freaking mushrooms you picked for me.
We used to pick morels, those ones that look like the Smurf houses. We used to pick those I think it's like springtime, early spring in Illinois when I lived up there in Springfield. Uh, Man, when we go to the bars and sell them, we sell like a Ziploc bag for like $100, man. All the drunks would buy them.
Dude, if you keep it up, I'm gonna put some mudslide in your freaking dish. My fight. Well, the sun is shining out here,
The
which is
sun's
good
out
because
here.
I'm gonna unthaw my freaking chicken water. See, I
You gonna
don't.
run
I
over
don't.
what? You gonna run
anything.
over some chickens?
No, we're not running over any fucking chickens.
Brrr, smack.
No, Mama just snapped her neck.
I remember my grandpa. He cut a chicken head off one time. And the damn chicken ran like 40 feet and then collapsed. It was pretty funny, actually. Kind of like grotesque, but it was interesting.
Where do you think that saying came from? Run around like a chicken with your head cut off. That's where it came
Exactly.
from.
Yeah, I saw it live.
Me too. You know, the sad part is this freaking, I gotta get 2 of these waters that plug in. Freaking $53 damn dollars.
What do you mean, like filters, purifiers?
No, it's heated poultry water. Hey, Frostbite, how you doing? Because I don't put heat in the coops.
Yeah, my aunt had heat. They had a heater in there. And then they would have to put in the summer. They'd have to put fans in there. They got so hot.
I put fans in the summertime.
Yeah.
But I don't run heat in the winter. So I gotta get them. I gotta get 2 heated waters because my main coop, they already have a heated dish. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Don't you wish it would be 80 degrees over there where you are? You look so damn cold this morning. Well, you look like you live in Alaska. You're dressed.
Yeah, like I usually rock the hoodie in the mornings, you know what I mean? Like up until about 10 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock. And then it was 73 degrees here yesterday, Wayne. 73.
Don't let that fool you. Ain't gonna stay 73 degrees forever. It's gonna be
No. The next few days it's supposed to just like drop, you know. But it hasn't really set in though. You know what I'm saying? Like it still keeps getting up there. You know, we only had I think we've had 2 frost mornings already, and they were just real early in the morning, overnight a little bit. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like heavy frost. It was just whatever the dew was. You know.
Weather's weird though. The weather's weird this year.
Jonathan wants to know if you deer hunt, Tony.
I don't deer hunt. I can't have any guns legally, so I don't deer hunt. I gave up my rights as a young man, as a young criminal.
Elliot, will you sit frickin' still?
Young criminal, what you doing, you young?
Enough. I was transporting guns from Oregon to California, and so that's like not a good thing if you get caught. So yeah, that sent me to state prison doing that shit. Yeah. That was that, and I had a bunch of conspiracy charges and a bunch of shit. It was a lot of money in it, though. a lot.
That Burt Reynolds, one he was in there, he was pushing moonshine. Remember that?
Oh yeah. I just watched that the other day.
That was funny. That sheriff, Jackie Gleason. Oh,
And then at the end, he dies in the water, right? That movie.
forgot about the car. That one, the other one, the car was all busted up and driving around all out of whack. And he's like, you swearing at him.
That's good, Elliot. It's about time, right? See, I could have ran with the mob.
Oh my God, listen to that, right?
You live in New York. You live in New York. What the fuck?
Well, when I was 18, I used to go and get fireworks from this guy that was in the mob. He wanted me to come be a bookie. I'm like, you know what I'd want to do, and I said, being a bookie, ain't it? And I said, I don't feel like being trapped in the family for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Because they were like old school, and I'm like, I can't do it because one, I'm not moving to the freaking city or Jersey, depending on where they want you.
Jersey.
What's kind of doing it? I said, my luck, you'd think I was stealing because I was a fucking penny off the count.
Don't be coming up short on the count, woman. Don't be coming up short.
Right?
You lose a finger.
I lose thumb and I doubt it's a finger.
Right. So Wayne, so you and your buddy Kyle's out on a cruise, huh?
I mean, Kyle, yeah, he is. Father and mother.
I asked him, I said, hey, where are you going? Remember that one time? I don't know if you remember. And he's like, I'll let you know when we're done. I was like, okay. All right.
Well, because he's scared to tell his location. You know, he thinks we're all going to come to get him.
Right. I'm going to roll up in a raft. Hey, Kyle, come on. Seems like a nice kid, dude.
He gets picked on a lot by YouTubers, though. I keep on knocking the trolls out of my channel, and he comes in there and they start bullying them. He gets bullied a lot on YouTube. That's what they do to people with disabilities. They bully them.
And then they swarm my channel and they're done with you.
I know you found that out. I did.
Hey, you know what? I look at it this way. I got mods, and not just that, if they want to sit there, gives me watch hours.
Hey, you guys remember the Coleman pin fishing rod?
Oh yeah, I used to have a couple of those.
This thing is so badass. I've caught in so much catfish off this little. It's all metal, right? This is all metal, and it's got this little dinky reel. But man, I reeled in like some 5 or 6 pound channel cats off this thing. I've had this thing just caked. This thing's badass. And then it just folds right up. You know, we're good to go.
Yeah,
I found a reel the other. I found this reel the other day. It was just laying in.
I'm gonna ship you out, dude. You're going to the pound. So hopefully tonight's better than, last night, because I cannot handle another night like last night.
Yeah, you don't want to lose those hands,
Oh, no. I need my hands.
Hands are useful.
Well, babe, if he keeps the shit up, yeah, I am. I'd string him out to the freaking tree by his damn tail.
Guess the Athletics are moving to Las Vegas, huh?
Who's going to Vegas?
Oh, from the athletics team, they're going to move it to Vegas. What's that, Clint?
What are you talking about, Wayne?
The MLB team, the Oakland Athletics. They're going to move it to Vegas.
I don't know.
What do you want to move to Vegas for?
Oh, yeah, I'm always freaking fired up.
I've been to Vegas, like, I don't know, 20 times. I don't want to live there. You're in the desert, man. It sucks. It's fun to visit. There's nothing to do there unless you're like off-roading and like sand rails and shit like that, and guns. There's not really a whole lot more else to do over there. Two things.
Well, unless you want to go to the whorehouse.
Yeah, but they're everywhere. You don't have to go to Vegas for that,
I don't care. They're both going to be hanging from a freaking tree, and that's where you're going to find them by the time you get here. Their tail going to be a freaking mile long from them hanging from it.
A mile long tail for a dog. That'll be awful. Looks like a rat.
Well, they're literally both sitting at the door, fucking staring at it, whining, and I'm like over the fucking whining bullshit.
What do they use the door for? What do they fuck to say? What the fuck they come in?
Maybe they got to go to the bathroom.
Well, then take them the fuck out.
Just open your door.
I can't with Bear because he goes to the fucking road.
It's called a leash. Tie a rope.
I'm gonna fucking tie a rope to you.
Yeah, but I'm smart enough to cut the rope, see. This is for Wayne.
She's froze. Oh, thank you. I have one. So
All right. America. I never catch your live in time to hear the national anthem.
lost your replay.
Yeah, I could do that, but I don't think of that. Yeah, Tash, you're froze up, girl. She was all. Welcome to the Wayne and Anthony show, everybody. On today's episode, we're talking about the American flag.
We'll talk about how cold Anthony looks like he's ready to get another jacket over him. He looks like he's really cold.
You almost got the same outfit I got on, except for the headpiece, and you're inside.
Mm-hmm.
You got a hoodie.
I wear this now all the time. Inside.
Yeah. I like hoodies, man. I like hoodies a lot. I got I don't know, 20, 30 hoodies.
I made this over a pullover hoodie. It used to be a zipper. I took it out.
I don't like the zipper ones. Though.
Mm.
I don't like, unless it's like a jacket or something. I don't really like anything zippered. You know, I got some bibs. I got these work bibs. They got a zipper right here, but I don't really like that either.
Oh, here she is again. She's back now.
She's back, sorta.
I'm gonna.
She thinks she's
hidden.
back. She's all lurking in my own chat.
Right?
I have to figure out what reason. Probably colder than you are, Anthony. That's why she's frozen.
Right. She's like, oh.
Wayne, you just know I'm a cold ass bitch. That's just how I am.
She was like this. She's like, I hear a chicken in the road. I'm about to go get that motherfucker.
Keep it up. I'll come fucking chase you across the damn yard.
I'm gonna run in the woods. I'm gonna run right in the woods.
I'll freaking follow you. I'll squeeze the fucking car right between the trees. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna climb up a tree then.
I'll bring my broken 4-wheeler with me.
There you go.
Small little Tasha.
I'll fix it for you so you can run me over.
I can picture on this scene in the video Tasha chasing Anthony through the woods, right? And
right. I'll just make the beanie. I'll make the beanie into like a rooster head here, and I'll start running around and shit, and she'll run me over.
Seriously. If you're gonna go there, I might as well just buy you a freaking chicken soup.
Then I'll be a definite target.
Just don't go up the road. The roosters might want to mount you.
Is there a National Chicken Safety Day? Because Tasha, I think you need to like observe that day a little better.
I'm getting bored with chickens. I'm gonna have to start chasing cows.
I tell you, I tripped a cow one time. You know, like skipper rocks. You know, skipper rock you throw on top of the water and skips. I tripped this big ass heifer on this mountain one time with a skipper rock, and it rolled all the way down the mountain, going all the way down. It was the funniest shit. Oh my god, a skipper rock, and this 2-ton beast came rolling down the mountain. Got right back up and ran back up the damn mountain. It was the funniest thing ever.
Get over here.
Cat's over here lurking. Can you see my cat? Kind of, it's lurking over there. You see that black figure over there?
Yep.
Oh, there she goes.
What's up,
oh,
Elliot?
trying to find him.
Sitting on the freaking dirt.
Yeah, she been catching mine.
I hate bright lights. Always have.
I hate bright lights.
I look like Rod Stewart this morning with my spiked hair. What's up, Tommy? How you doing?
Woke up.
I did. About an hour ago.
You know, just being fired up, wanting to, wrap my hands around something. Preferably
Some chickens.
somebody's neck. Oh yeah, I could go choke the.
Come here, you chicken. Son of a bitch. I'll be right with some more coffee.
I just ran out.
Oh my! You and your black and coffee.
I upgraded my AR a few days ago, Tasha. Some upgrades on it.
I'm still here. I've taken a migraine pill, Grandpa. Keep your fucking knickers on. Damn it.
Oh boy.
How's the car doing? Is it going good?
They called me yesterday, and let me take this other side out. They called me yesterday and told me, and I put it in the side chat. Said it was 2,300 something. I don't remember the number on the other. And I said, "What was it?" I had the motor balanced for cost $325, which is pretty good because that's if I have to add metal. I think they charged me $25 to add metal to the crate. So
that's cool.
I've never had a balanced motor. First time I've ever had one. Heard of them all my life.
That's good.
Yeah, I want to get a 15-inch aluminum rail for my AR. I did some upgrades. I did quick detach, a sling, a military sling,
Just the
high
Corvette.
quality sling.
What kind of car is it? The Corvette?
Yeah, 89 Corvette. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't replace the. Matter of fact, we got in a little deep conversation last Friday when I called him. I told his wife, I said, "Did you do piston pins, wrist pins?" And I was just asking. I didn't know how far along he was, So he says, "I ain't chasing my ass. I ain't chasing my ass." Well, he's a cranky old son of a gun, boy. I mean, he's cranky as hell. 65 years old. And, but I started talking to him. He said, "I got you some USA lifters." I said, "Yeah, I appreciate that, Don." And before I got through, I disarmed him because he's just that way. He's eccentric. Hard to deal with. My brother don't like him at all when he met him. But I got to get it back here. And
I'm not eccentric. I'm just.
Go ahead.
I said I'm not eccentric. I'm just mean.
Yeah, he's that way. He's you know how a lot of business guys are, how they are. They're type A personality. Some of them are. And he is. But he does good work. But he wouldn't replace my pistons. I'll say one thing: he's honest, because he could have replaced pistons, charged me for it. He could replace wrist pins, charged me for it. He kept that. Of course, the rods are okay. And so I didn't actually get a complete long block per se, but I did get what I wanted, which was new springs and brand new USA roller lifters, which is good. I had a little bit noisy valve train there too. I know what was wrong with that motor now, Tasha. It took me. I always suspected the noisy valve train that it was a lifter tapping, but I've never heard a roller lifter tapping, and even working on cars years ago. And back in my day, we didn't run into those very much. And,
you get a flat spot in the roller?
No, I don't. No, it sit for 30-something years, Anthony, and I think it got a little. When it would warm up like 5 minutes, it would kind of start lightly seizing the lifter, and it would go bang, 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 bang. And,
yeah.
I kept stupidly, and this is my fault, telling everybody it was a knock, when really it wasn't a knock, it was a tap and a bang, which is totally different sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she told me Friday, you need to, there ain't nothing wrong with this motor. He mic'd it, all the way through with a mic. I said, yeah, I know he's good. She says, so if it's knocking, it's on the outside, you need to look there. But then I got to thinking, I said, okay, that was a friggin' lifter. And I went online and looked at a few lifters on YouTube, and sure enough, the same sound. And
hey, kitty.
Kitty.
Say hi to everybody. Hello, kitty.
Black cat. I ain't gonna pick it up till Monday, probably. I gotta get a hoist over here at my brother's. Raise it up with a chain and paint it. Even though the shop said they would paint it, but I don't trust them. Ain't worth the crap. You been deer hunting, Tasha?
Regular season open Saturday. I'll be going out in the morning.
Now she's hunting chickens.
Oh, okay. Your start's late.
Fuck you, Tony.
Our starts September something, mid-September, bow season.
Well, bow season here does too, but I don't bow hunt.
Yeah,
I only rifle.
Yeah.
It's hunting season here, and there's gunshots all over. I'm kind of in the wooded area. I seen a deer on the road the other day going into town. It was a buck, and I come back, and someone took his head. It was just the body left. Someone cut his head off. He had, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 points, on one side. So he was a nice one, but someone pulled over and cut his head off. Poor guy.
I guess they want to mount it.
I guess so.
I've seen quite a few out here lately on the road.
What do you say to the people that come over and say, "Oh, that's a nice one"? Yeah, I found that on the side of the road. I cut his head off. This looks good, don't it? You know.
Hang on, losing my ears.
I need to go walk around in these woods over here. I haven't really done a lot of that, and there's probably antlers laying all around. We have so many deer over here. They come through in the morning. There's a set that comes through in the afternoon. There's a night crew, and then throughout the night, there's all these other ones that come in. We throw down cracked corn in this one area since I've been out here, and man, there are so many. I mean, like they walk right in front of me sometimes, like they're kind of tame because they're just kind of used to us, and they'll just walk right in front of me, look at me. You know how the deers just pause and look at you, you know, and then and I'm just like, hey, deer, you know. And they just keep going, moseying on their way. You know, I haven't been able to feed any by hand, but I can get fairly close to them, like 10 feet. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and
There.
where you
we
at?
had this one doe. I'm in Kentucky.
Oh,
Western Kentucky. I'm like, you know, Illinois, the point of Illinois, the southern tip of Illinois. I'm like, literally right under that, literally. So.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in the eastern part of Kentucky. I'm in the western part of Kentucky. But I'm just here visiting. I'll be gone in summer back to California.
Lucky you.
Back home.
I wished I had a crossbow. I'd already be out back. I got a bunch
Get one then.
God, things are so expensive now. Some good ones are. I got a ton of forest back here, farmland right behind my house here, but it's private property.
I got my older friend Chuck. He's up in northern Illinois. He's got a crossbow, and he's like 84. I think he's 84, and he's got it with a crank, so he doesn't have to draw it. You know, it's got a little hand crank on it to draw it up. He says that thing works great.
That's what I want, hand crank.
Yeah, he'll climb up in a tree stand and all that. 84 years old. Sit up there all day waiting for something to walk by.
I think I'll try to get me a blind. That way I'll be on the ground and sit in it, keep the wind off of me.
I've never hunted one time ever. Once. I've been invited a few times, but never.
I tell you, it's been a long journey with that car. I know that. I've been sitting on that thing had to save for years just to get all this stuff done. Man.
Cars don't do good sitting around. You know what I mean?
No, they don't. He called me a few weeks ago. He started early, 2 weeks early. It's going to take 10 weeks. He started at 8. He called me down there. His wife told me to come down there. And I went down there, and he throws the piston and the rod on the counter and says, he said, this thing been sitting for a lot of years. It looks like brand new. I said, yeah, it's been sitting for 30-something years. I'd already told him that, 10 weeks before, but I guess he forgot. And that was why he was so reluctant to want to go in there and do anything, take out some of the new stuff. What's weird, he put me a timing chain on. My timing chain was like brand new. I don't know why he did that part, but he did.
Timing chain, you usually never have to replace the timing chain, usually. You know what I mean? Like timing belts, you do a lot. You know what I mean? Now, if you redo the, internals, whatever, you put different cams and lifters, all that shit. You got to do the timing chain. But generally, I mean, the stretch on a timing chain is not. People a lot of time, because I've been a mechanic for most of my life, and people are, I need to get a timing chain. And I'm like, I'll open up the covers or whatever, get the plates off. And I'm like, this timing chain's fine, man. I can just tell just by touching them together, squeezing them. I'm like, this time chain, there ain't nothing wrong with it.
You remember then probably when the 350 blocks or V8, Chevy V8s had plastic gears in it, probably.
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
A friend of mine had one that he was putting in a boat from a car, and it had plastic gears, but I didn't get to see him. He just told me about it. I'd never seen one personally.
Boy, they chew up too back in the old days.
Well, I would think so.
Yeah. Mine was metal, which it should be for what the car is. But,
yeah.
You could barely see the chain imprint on the tooth of the gears. on the lower on the crank. Barely tell it. So,
Well, what did he say? What did he say? This chain's wore out and it hasn't
nah,
even
he just
ran
said, "I'll
much?
put your new timing chain on." I said, "Okay," and that was one of the few things that it probably didn't need replacing. But at least he, like I said, he didn't sell me pistons and stuff, which I didn't need. So I
Well,
can't
you got to reclock the whole motor. You know, you got to recamp. You got to You don't just slap a chain on. You got to retime everything. And
yeah, he put me stock bearings in and cam bearings and rod bearings. He said everything mic'd out like it didn't need nothing. I mean, it was just like new. And I said, yeah, I knew that. I knew it would probably so basically probably what I said, just lightly polish the crank and put in standard stock bearings and all that.
yeah. You said you were getting your engine blueprinted, right?
They didn't. I don't think they even like to fool with blueprinting. She told me blueprinting is really just recording every measurement he does, and I had it balanced though. Yeah.
Yeah, because generally when you balance it, you blueprint it because when you balance it, you're basically blueprinting it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They go hand in hand. You know.
Yeah, I didn't request for it.
Yeah.
He knows what it. He told me even on the phone what it mic'd out at. He said, "I'll mic that thing. It's like brand new motor." I said, "Okay." He
Yeah, and if you're micing it, you have the measurements already. That's your blueprint right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
no, I didn't request that because that most likely he'd charge me a few $100s just to sit there and write all
just
that crap
right
down.
to sit down. Like, it's another 500.
But I've always heard it that way too. What you're talking about, balanced and blueprinted.
Yeah.
But mine's just balanced, and it didn't take 300s. If they have to take away, if they have to add, it's an extra. So $25. That heavy metal is very expensive. So mine apparently only needed just a little bit of heavy metal, I suspect, if any. It was what you call externally balanced. The Chevys, one-piece seals in 1989.
What kind of car was it again?
It's 89 Corvette, 89 C4 Corvette. Yeah.
Is that the Sting? That's not the Stingray.
Pardon?
It's a Stingray. Is that a Stingray?
No, it's just stock.
No.
4.
Yeah.
One of the better years though. It's got fast ratio steering. It's got upgraded factory header pipes on the manifold, which I didn't know until I got it out here home.
I hate putting motors in those cars, dude. There is no room in those freaking engine compartments.
It's tight, boy. It is tight.
I mean, just trying to get the torque converter bolts out from underneath. Oh God.
Mm-hmm. I paid somebody to take the motor out. Paying somebody to put it back in. 10 years ago, I did it easy, but not anymore.
And then you can't damage nothing, like because when you put it in, there's a lot of fiberglass in there, so you gotta be really careful when you put anything back in. You just mess shit up.
Yeah, he mentioned taking the hood off once, and I says, "Why are you going to do that? Don't want to hurt nothing." He didn't take the freaking hood off. You know how heavy a dang C4 Corvette hood is? I think it's probably 80, 100 pounds, maybe more. It's heavy, big.
My buddy had I forgot what he had, 80 something, and he wanted to put a 350, a new 350 in there, and it took us so long just to get that old motor out because he wanted to pull the engine and tranny. I told him, I go, no, dude. I go, no, and I said, let's just, disconnect the torque converter, blah, 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 and do the bell housing. And he insisted on taking the tranny out with it. Wow. Dude, it was one of the most difficult tranny engine removal jobs I've ever done.
I wouldn't even attempt it on a C4.
Dude, we had this damn thing at one point vertical trying to get this thing out of there. It was. I told him, I said, never again. I said, I'll help you put it back in. And putting it back in was even worse. I told him, I said, don't ever ask me again because I'm not going to help you.
You can tell by looking at it that it would be almost impossible.
I told him, I said, this is the most ridiculous thing. I said, nobody even does this shit, unless they take off the whole body,
I told the guy at the shop how to do it. I said, you basically just take the left or right front tire off and you take your hoist and push it into the side of the car and then pull it out the side. He goes, no, I'm going to take the hood off. I said, okay. He didn't do it. Because mechanics typically don't want to do nothing extra. Had me worrying, though. I was going to be the one to end up probably having it realigned.
Yeah, you got to realign that hood, and Corvette realign it. It's not easy. It's not easy.
8 directions, Anthony. 8. You can actually adjust that thing too.
Yeah.
Side to side, forward, back.
And that's 8 ways for stuff not to line up at the same time.
4 or 8, I can't remember now. Been a while.
People, I'll tell you, they'll take their hood off, and when they go put their hood back on, it don't line up. They try to line stuff up. They can't line it up right. I've had friends do this. They'll start playing with their fenders, trying to line it. Do this and that. I'm like, dude, why are you even touching your fenders? The fenders are where they're supposed to be. You got to get your hood right. This and that. And what's not lining up right? Because you're not doing it right. Well, I got to adjust this over here. You didn't touch that. Don't adjust that. I don't know.
No, because
when you start taking stuff off, especially older vehicles, that stuff has never been off. It doesn't line up that great anymore anyway. So you have to really start playing and finagling and figuring out. I mean, I've even used weights. I put weights on spots of hoods and fenders to hold it down, to tighten up one side, and then tighten the other side with the weight on it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's all kinds of little tricks and stuff you can do. You know what I mean? But when you're trying to line stuff up, it gets fun. It gets pretty fun. But if you don't have patience, you don't have anything because you're just gonna freak out all the time.
No, he was kind of. Hey, crazy hillbilly, how you doing?
Can't wait to get it on the road. Hopefully, I'll have it by March. I figure a couple of months. The guy's he's real slow. The guy gonna put it in. It took him 3 months just to take it out. So hopefully by spring I'll have
I don't know.
He could surprise me. He could do it in a few weeks, but I don't expect it.
Is it at an actual shop? Does the guy have an actual shop, or?
It said behind a shop here in the town next to me. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna get a transmission seal put in it. I gotta let him do most of the gaskets because that way if it leaks, it's his fault. I am doing furnishing a water pump, oil pump.
What are you putting in there?
Stuff like that. A few things.
I just don't see why you need it. Why would you even need all that?
Well, the oil pump's 30 years old, so I'm just gonna go ahead and replace it in the plastic bushing.
No,
there's more life on
it. It still works. I mean, oil pressure was fine when I had it running.
Yeah.
I gotta blast the oil. It's got an oil cooler. So I gotta blast it out.
It's not one
with a gum out.
USB.
I did a little bit of blasting on
and
it.
I doubt it.
Real thick housing, about 2 or 3 inches thick. Little blades in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cooled somehow into the water lines, I think. I'm not sure. It hooks up weird. It took me a while to get 2 new hoses for it. I had to get a place in Florida, a Corvette place. And,
what do you have to make them for you?
No, they got them. They still make them, but they're real hard to get. So I got lucky. One shipment was lost. They sent me a backup, so I got an extra one in there in the closet. But just couldn't find nobody. Everybody had them. They were out everywhere because it's not something you typically replace. The oil cooler lines. They look like air hose. They're only about 7 inches long.
Right.
And, I didn't know you had a coffee going, Tasha, so I got in here. I don't get notifications anymore.
Yeah, sometimes I won't get notifications either. I'll even, if I do, I'll even if there's one that says, someone's having an upcoming whatever, I'll hit notifications. I won't even get a notification when that pops up.
I get a visual if I click on the bell in the app on my phone, but I don't get a sound anymore. I used to on live streams. Don't anymore.
Well, anyway, I'm going to take off, everybody. I'm going to get cracking on this over here. So it was good talking to everybody, Wayne, Tosh.
Have fun.
I forgot you, Kelly.
Tony.
Nice meeting you, Anthony.
We'll see everybody. Late.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't get it to charge last time. I'll plug the other battery pack into this. Thank you, Joan.
I'm gonna have a blast.
I just took a freaking migraine pill, so
okay.
Pretty soon I'll start feeling fucking retarded.
My ex-wife used to take them. A girlfriend I used to have. take them. We used to have a vending machine at our parent company's Ciba Geigy Pharmaceuticals in Switzerland. And we had vending machines in the hall where you could get PMS pills, Alka-Seltzer, all kinds of stuff. So I used to give my girlfriend a handful of PMS pills for a nickel. I'd put it in a machine and bring it on the weekend and say, here, yeah, all kinds of pills, headache, sinus, a nickel a piece. Man, it was kind of cool. I always got them for a hangover, sit there and put in a nickel. Back in my wild days.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of beer have hangovers every day. They get them in the house, right?
It's funny. When I was younger, I could tell. It's weird. I could drink gin and orange juice or vodka and orange juice, and I would not have a hangover, hardly. If I drank beer or draft beer, man, I was hungover like crap with that beer. I don't know the way it was. I couldn't even hardly function. Think straight.
I never had any type of wild, crazy days, Elliot.
Yeah, I've heard you talking about a few of them a little bit here and there.
If you believe that, I'll tell you another one.
Yeah.
I was probably wilder than most.
I did tequila one time and real heavy one night, shots and nothing else. And it was weird. I woke up in a hotel, but I didn't have a hangover. Weird. I couldn't figure that one out. But
yeah, a bottle of Jose Cuervo had me pole dancing. So.
Boy, stuff drive you nuts.
Luckily, I didn't take my freaking clothes off at the freaking bar.
I used to go to a neighborhood when, in the mid 80s, I was supervisor at a company, and everybody from Contact Lens Company would be in there too. My brothers worked there. That was before I went to work there. I didn't go to work there. He went to work there in 81. I went there to work in 89, stayed 13 years. We used to meet at a neighborhood bar down near General Motors in Doraville, Georgia. And we sit down there sometime 3 in the morning, 2:30, 3 in the morning, having about 6 or 8 beers, and then head all the way back to what is that lake up there? Lake Altoona in Georgia, up near Conyers. Not Conyers. Get up above Woodstock, wherever.
Well, that's cool. You'll be getting the car back, and you'll be able to freaking do everything with that.
Oh, it's going to be unreal. Automatic, no straight, AC, 10-speed AC, eating hair like a Cadillac, electric seats.
Crazy Hillbilly, is your camera working?
I usually don't even come on a camera when no shave, my hair stuck straight up. I said, who cares? I was thinking, it's just Tasha's show. I'm kidding.
What's up, Crazy Hillbilly?
Not much.
Howdy, Hillbilly.
Long time no see.
I don't know why it's so black.
Yeah, totally black.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dark.
No, Crazy Hillbilly is in the dark.
Yeah, for some reason.
Right. Well, I just wanted to make sure, I've had some strange people come up.
No, I
Morning,
don't know
Ashley.
that.
As John Lennon used to say, them freaks. A lot of freaks out there on social media want to flash. That's for sure.
So what you been up to, Crazy Hillbilly?
And just living a life, I guess. Trying to get by and pay bills and buy food.
I'm going to try to have a garden here in another year or so. If I can get my rings put in my tiller. Grow some food.
Yeah, we need to revamp our gardens in the spring. I'd have my brother bring up some manure.
Mm-hmm.
Because they really didn't do that great this year. Especially the big garden. And then even out here, the raised bed really didn't do as great as what it normally does.
What kind of soil did you put in the raised
So I got
bed?
Well, they all have topsoil in them.
Topsoil.
Topsoil and peat moss.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I told Matt because you got to alternate what you grow. So, like, say we grow all tomatoes over here this year, then we need to switch it over to the other garden and grow tomatoes over there. Exactly. Because different plants take different nutrients out of the ground, and if you don't replenish it with like manure and some lime in there, it just sucks everything out. Exactly. Hey, Finn, how you doing?
Any farmer will rotate their fields. Sometimes they.
Oh yeah, I know.
And they put wheat, winter wheat, whatever. Where I'm at, they always rotate their fields.
Howdy, Finn. Yeah, I did that. I got bad soil back there. I got a lot of Georgia clay. That's unfortunate. I need to haul in some topsoil, but it's got where it's so expensive to get a dump truck in to do it now. A big one. My aunt did it years ago, decades ago, and it was fairly affordable.
Make you mulch power. Take your scraps like lettuce and stuff like that. And throw that on top of it. Mix it with it. Mix it in there, and there you go.
I throw scraps out there in the area, especially where I put tomato
Amanda,
plants.
How you doing?
Morning, Amanda.
Remy, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
She's talking about a kitty cat. Which one you got now?
My pit bull.
Huh?
Talking about my pit bull.
Oh, you got another doggy?
I got two of them. I got Bear and then Remy, which Remy's a pit bull. And he was beating on his freaking brother.
Oh.
And I have 4 cats. I'm doing good, Amanda. Just dealing with a migraine right now. Oh, yeah, and the weasel.
You still work at night, Tasha? Is it nighttime?
I work 2 jobs, Elliot.
Oh, boy.
I work Tuesday through Friday at Walmart, D.C. from 4 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. And then I work at gas station part-time, which typically I'll work there before I go to work at Walmart. So normally I work like 10 to 2 or 9 to 1.
Wow.
And then I work my days off. Thank you, baby.
Bad in America when you gotta have 2 jobs just to not even then to even get by. Ridiculous.
Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Oh my God, with these toll-free freaking numbers today.
I hadn't texted Bob lately. I think we said something the other day in a text. I got to call and get I had an epidural the other day on a spot I have never had done. I didn't tell him to. Remember that bulldog I told you I had to fight off?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it messed up twisted me somehow. My right rib, it's always kind of went out from time to time over the years, but when my rib, it don't go out, it locks up, and you can actually feel one of the ribs kind of stuck out from the other. And I was on the table, and I says, well, we've done the left. It seems to work. Let's just do what works. And I said, but I am having a spasm in my right rib cage. He said, let's just put it there, and he stuck it in. So I was inflamed there, and they called me yesterday and asked me about it. And I says, I can't hardly tell. It takes me about 30 days before I can tell sometimes on a shot. Maybe at least 3 weeks at times. So
right.
It don't help me right away. I've never known it to. But
yeah, that's fine.
I do got to get to the neck. Bob keeps giving me a hard time. I got to get to that dang neck neurosurgeon. But that new chiropractor's actually messing me up. Believe that. Yeah, I'm just starting to hurt parts of my neck.
Go ahead.
I'm starting to hurt in places I haven't hurt in years in my neck because of this new chiropractor.
No. No, I'm waiting on surgeries right now.
dread them surgeries. I don't like surgeries.
Well, I gotta have my spinal cord stimulator moved because I've lost so much weight that there's no fat over it anymore.
Right.
So it constantly freaking hurts.
I know a preacher my brother goes to a church. He's got one of those, some kind of stimulator or something in him. So yours just
he wants to move it down into my freaking ass cheek.
What does that feel like? Do you feel it stimulating, or is it just something you don't feel?
Well, typically, listen here, motherfucker. Go piss up somebody else's damn rope. What, are we too chicken to come in under our own name? Is that it?
Wow.
You feel like a big bad person because you're freaking harassing somebody else?
Somebody in the basement?
Glad you can come in and entertain me so much by being a big old bully. No, the guy's spamming my chat.
Oh.
Picking on Kyle.
Oh, okay. I remember that. Okay.
It's happening right now.
Yeah, I see it. I met the other day he did that, didn't he? Same person, I was thinking. Yeah, I see. You loser. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, yeah, because, people think, they're all this in a cup of fucking tea. And, by bullying people and slandering their freaking names and everything else.
Yeah.
They're just jealous of us. That's all it is. They're jealous.
Oh, he'll keep coming in under 50 different names.
Bullies are jealous. So look at that and drink another cup of coffee and go on your business. Ignore them.
I talked about it. I got hacked. Remember, you probably heard me talking about that, Tasha. I got hacked on Amazon for, God, man, it was a nightmare.
Oh, yeah, you told me that. I had to delete mine.
Wow. They couldn't even find me. They couldn't even find me. I mean, I'd call them up, there and then. I said, oh, this is ridiculous. Yeah.
It's just sad when you have a good, clean channel like you have been. I've been watching you a long time, and I like you and your cat, dogs, whatever, but it's sad when you try to have a good channel and people like that comes in and just start stuff. And it's ridiculous. Grow up. We're not in high school. We're not in kindergarten.
I just want to come on and say
we're
morning.
Adults,
I'm going to head to the...
Babe, all I can do... Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Diana, how you doing?
Keyboard
all
warriors.
I can do is report them, remove them, and hide them, and time them out.
Who's that little fuzzball you got there?
Oh, that's Bear.
That's Bear?
Yeah.
I almost named my black mixed lab Bear, Tasha. I never told you that. Yeah. Because he was a little fur ball when I bought him. I didn't buy him. I was given to him. My daughter knew somebody.
Just keep hammering, babe. He's just going to keep coming in about 50 different names. Because don't matter how many times you report it, especially for harassment, they don't do nothing. They just come in under another freaking Google account and they just keep going and going and going and going. Like freaking Energizer Bunny.
I just want to come on and say morning, Tasha. You have a great day, you all. I'm going to go jump in the shower.
Back again. You too, Elliot.
Good seeing you all.
Now, why the hell would I want to mod you? I mean, seriously?
Boy.
You got a better chance of seeing Christ before I ever gave you a wrench.
Later, guys.
Later.
Later, Elliot.
I'm gonna jump down. I just thought I'd
All
jump
right,
up and
crazy
see how
hillbilly.
y'all doing. And
Well, thanks for coming out.
Are you serious, dude, about her giving you a moderate? You out of your cotton picking glasses? Get out of here, dude.
Well, I hope you have a great day, crazy hillbilly, and you're more than
you
welcome to
too.
come in anytime you want.
I appreciate that. And you too. You have a good day and take care, Bear. I like to see him more, but I just caught a glance of him.
Yeah, he's a turd. There's
Have a good
videos
day.
of him on my YouTube channel.
Okay, I can go in there and check it. Okay, I will.
Hmm? Yeah, he's a ham bone.
Well, you take care and you all have a good day.
You too.
You too. Now,
Is he
just so
all
everybody knows, I'm shut down at the 2-hour mark, and we're at an hour and 56 minutes.
right?
Because
So
I
is he
still have to
blocked
do my
already?
show.
Is this group already blocked?
Yeah, Jonathan's hiding them every single time, and I've reported him every freaking time. But he's got like freaking 50 different channels.
Oh,
Or
really?
not
Huh?
channels, but accounts.
Huh.
Are we bored now? You ain't got nothing else? Oh. I seriously hope last night, tonight is not a repeat of last night.
Hmm. Wait for my pizza English muffins to get done.
Oh, that sounds good, Wayne. I'll be right there.
With pepperoni on it with mozzarella cheese and
I'll be right there.
you have to fly like Superman to get over here.
Huh?
Well, you're I have to be flying like Superman to get over here.
Look at this cute little ornament I got from work.
Hmm. Oh, that's nice. I see how a guy made those, you know.
Yeah, it says Stewart Shop 2023.
Yeah, guy does it by what do they call that? The glass maker that does. He puts it in the side of a glass case and everything.
Well, I saving it for next year, baby. I ain't putting up a tree till next year, Wayne.
Hmm. I never put up a tree.
I put up a Jack Skeleton Christmas tree.
Yeah, because it's really not a Christian thing to do to put a tree up, so I can care less about the tree. Oh, I'll put a tree up. I'll put it out in my yard. My dog lifts his leg up on it.
I missed the El Cholo
What are you
Loco.
doing right now?
I'm just messing around.
Oh, here he
yeah,
is again.
You got a minute because I shut down at the 2-hour mark.
He's back.
Oh crap! Why?
Because if I freaking sit here, I'm gonna be like you and have no fucking motivation to do a fucking thing, and I got shit to do.
Well, I'm motivated now after 8 cups of coffee. All right. Well, all right.
He's walking right out to us. Funny. You talk about quick. He's
That's
still
right.
on the StreamYard side though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Well, we'll see you later again then. Are you going live tonight?
No, I gotta work. Message me later.
All right. All right. Well, have fun at work. Be safe. Watch your hands. We'll see you later, Wayne. Bye.
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 Don't you ever give
All right,
up,
Wayne, I gotta
man?
shut it down. No,
All right. You stupid idiot. Why don't you go away,
I'll
man?
catch
You know
you
what?
later.
All right.
You ain't got
Bye now.
nothing better to do. Good morning, Ray. I'm getting ready to shut her down. I had to get off here and go do my chores because obviously I ain't gonna get a nap before work today. But much love, God bless, and we'll catch you on the next one.